Hello everyone, and welcome back to UK Pro Writers. Today, we're diving into a crucial topic: the ethical considerations and potential biases in artificial intelligence systems used for medical diagnosis and treatment recommendations. This is a critical issue affecting patient outcomes that deserves our attention. Let's get started. Importance of the research topic. Before we delve into the details, let's understand why this topic is so important. Artificial intelligence in healthcare is booming, but it's not without its challenges. Inaccurate or biased artificial intelligence systems can have severe consequences for patients. Misdiagnosis and inappropriate treatment recommendations can lead to life-altering outcomes. Real-world examples. Consider the case of where an artificial intelligence system disproportionately misdiagnosed certain conditions in a specific demographic, or where biased algorithms led to suboptimal treatment choices. These incidents emphasize the urgency of assessing and addressing ethical considerations and biases in artificial intelligence systems. Another example would be, consider the case of patient A, where an artificial intelligence system disproportionately misdiagnosed certain conditions in a specific demographic, leading to delayed treatment and worsened health outcomes. Or, in patient B's case, biased algorithms recommended an aggressive treatment plan based on historical data, neglecting the patient's unique medical history and preferences. These incidents emphasize the urgency of assessing and addressing ethical considerations and biases in artificial intelligence systems. Chapter 1 Introduction. Chapter 1 typically includes the research problem statement, significance of the study, research questions, research objectives, and the rationale behind the chosen research, providing a foundational overview that sets the context for the entire research endeavor. Research problem. For instance, our research problem could be the impact of biased artificial intelligence algorithms on diagnostic accuracy in diverse patient populations. Research significance. Highlight the importance by saying something like understanding and mitigating biases in artificial intelligence systems is crucial for ensuring equitable healthcare outcomes. Research questions. Crafting meaningful research questions is vital. 3 examples could be: how do biases in artificial intelligence systems impact the accuracy of medical diagnoses? What are the ethical considerations in implementing artificial intelligence for medical decision-making? How can we improve artificial intelligence algorithms to reduce disparities in diagnosis and treatment? Research objectives. Outline clear objectives such as: evaluate the extent of biases in current artificial intelligence systems. Identify ethical considerations in the deployment of artificial intelligence in healthcare. Propose strategies to enhance the fairness of artificial intelligence algorithms. Research rationale. This research is essential as it contributes to the ongoing discourse on the responsible use of artificial intelligence in healthcare, promoting trust and reliability in medical artificial intelligence systems. Chapter 2 Literature Review. Chapter 2, the Literature Review, comprehensively reviews existing scholarly works and research relevant to the study, encompassing subtopics, theories, models, and identifying gaps in the current knowledge to establish the context and theoretical framework for the research. It provides a critical synthesis of past research, offering insights into the current state of the field and informing the research design. Subtopics. Bias in artificial intelligence algorithms. In drafting this subtopic, critically analyze and synthesize research on the various forms of bias, such as racial, gender, or socioeconomic bias, present in artificial intelligence algorithms used for medical diagnosis, highlighting instances where biases may lead to disparities in healthcare outcomes. Ethical considerations in medical artificial intelligence. When addressing ethical considerations, discuss the principles guiding the ethical use of artificial intelligence in healthcare, covering issues like patient privacy, informed consent, and transparency, and explore how ethical lapses might impact the trustworthiness and acceptance of artificial intelligence systems in medical contexts. Patient outcomes in artificial intelligence-driven healthcare. When exploring patient outcomes, examine studies assessing the impact of artificial intelligence interventions on health outcomes, including diagnostic accuracy, treatment effectiveness, and patient satisfaction, providing a comprehensive understanding of how artificial intelligence applications influence the overall quality of healthcare delivery. Theories and models. Fairness-aware machine learning theory. In drafting this theory, explore how fairness-aware machine learning principles, such as disparate impact mitigation and fairness-aware algorithms, can be applied to mitigate biases in artificial intelligence systems used for medical diagnosis, ensuring equitable outcomes across diverse patient populations. Ethical artificial intelligence framework. When discussing this theory, articulate how an ethical artificial intelligence framework, incorporating principles from bioethics and medical ethics, can guide the development and deployment of artificial intelligence systems in healthcare, balancing the benefits of technological advancement with ethical considerations to safeguard patient welfare. Technology acceptance model. In drafting technology acceptance model for this research, investigate how users, including healthcare professionals and patients, perceive and accept artificial intelligence systems in medical decision-making. Examining factors such as perceived usefulness, ease of use, and trust in the technology to understand the adoption dynamics and potential barriers in the healthcare context. Literature gap. Identify gaps in existing research, such as a lack of focus on specific patient demographics or insufficient exploration of ethical considerations. Highlighting these gaps sets the stage for our contribution to the field. Chapter 3 Methodology. Chapter 3, the Methodology chapter, outlines the research design, approach, and data collection methods, providing a comprehensive guide on how the study will be conducted. It includes details on the conceptual framework, research philosophy, approach, strategy, data analysis methods, ethical considerations, as well as limitations and delimitations of the research. Conceptual framework. Consider a conceptual framework with three independent variables like artificial intelligence algorithm accuracy, patient demographics, and ethical considerations, all influencing the dependent variable patient outcomes. Research philosophy, approach, and strategy. For a study like this, a pragmatic research philosophy, an inductive approach, and a case study strategy could be suitable. Data analysis method. Depending on the nature of our data, we might opt for a quantitative approach with statistical analyses or a qualitative approach involving thematic analysis. Ethical considerations. Always prioritize ethical considerations. For example, obtaining informed consent from patients and ensuring data privacy. Limitations and delimitations. Be transparent about the study's limitations, like potential biases in the data or constraints in generalizing findings to broader populations. Chapter 4 Data Analysis. Chapter 4, the Data Analysis chapter, details how the data collected in the study is analyzed, whether quantitatively or qualitatively, based on the methodology outlined in Chapter 3. It includes discussions on sample sizes, statistical analyses, and interpretation of findings for quantitative studies, or thematic analysis and interpretation for qualitative studies. Quantitative analysis. For quantitative studies, consider a sample size based on statistical power calculations. A sample size of 150 might be appropriate based on our research design. Qualitative analysis. In qualitative studies, a sample size of 20 interviews or observations could provide sufficient depth for analysis. Chapter 5 Conclusion and Recommendations. Conclusion. Summarize key findings, their implications, and how they contribute to the broader field. Highlight the importance of addressing biases in artificial intelligence for improved patient outcomes. Recommendations. Propose actionable recommendations for healthcare providers, policymakers, and artificial intelligence developers. For instance, implementing regular bias audits for artificial intelligence algorithms and ensuring diverse representation in training datasets. Future research suggestions. The long-term impact of unbiased artificial intelligence systems on patient outcomes. Strategies to enhance transparency and explainability in artificial intelligence algorithms. The role of patient engagement in developing and validating artificial intelligence models. That wraps up our exploration of ethical considerations and biases in artificial intelligence systems for medical diagnosis. Remember, understanding and addressing these issues are crucial for building a trustworthy and equitable healthcare future. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Thanks for joining us on UK Pro Writers, and we'll see you in the next video.